Hi John, disappointing result today. What's your thoughts?
Very, very disappointed. Obviously, coming off the back of a very good week last Saturday, and obviously the great result down at Western on Tuesday. So, we haven't performed today. Just saying to the boys in there, we looked leggy. We didn't move the ball quick enough. I mean, they came for a point. They set up that way and frustrated them. So, give them credit for that.
It's probably the most I've seen you animated on the sidelines. Were you frustrated?
We're just trying to get some, trying to infuse the team, trying to get it over to them from the side, which is obviously very hard. You're looking for your leaders out there to try and do that, and it weren't until later on in the game when we've scored that we started to impose ourselves on the game.
Yeah, another great goal by Zane today. That was the highlight of a quite disappointing afternoon.
Apart from that, there's not much. I've got to look back on the two goals because I think they're poor goals to give away, especially the free kick. We're not obviously set up properly. There should be people designated on the edge of the box to deal with anything that drops down and looking at it from the side. We haven't done that, so we'll look back on that. And the first goal, how's he got so much space? But it's where we've turned the ball over in the midfield, and we always talk about how we've dominated the ball for 90 minutes because that's the way they play and sit in and try and frustrate us. That we've got to make sure that we don't slip up. But we weren't brave enough today on the ball. Yes, the pitch is probably it's for both teams, and you have to deal with that. So we have to be more braver on the ball to create the spaces and break the lines where they were compacting it. Get better delivery of ball in the box, and create chances. But I think we've created a couple of chances in the whole game as much as we've dominated the ball.
And does a defeat like that become worse because you've been playing so well the last few weeks?
Well, that's how I started off the team talk at the end, and that's what I said. I never saw that coming, but we just looked leggy. Obviously, we knew it was tough on Tuesday night, but we had more of a warm down session Thursday to get it out of the legs, and didn't do too much effort work, but just more looking after the ball session, and we should be all raring and ready to go. But by the first 10 minutes we started okay. We turned over second balls and got them back and pinned them in up the hill, and then we just sort of let them back in the game, and then they had a bit of interest and thought, perhaps we could counter-attack, and they had a chance in the first half where they may have scored that Karen kept out. But apart from that, they didn't have a lot. But we haven't created any chances, and we need to be more purposeful, moving that ball, breaking the lines, and having runs. So and then I changed it within 10 minutes. I was going to do it at half time just to try and move them around and change the structure in the midfield and get one higher up and try and get the width in the game and get our wing backs on as well, which we did for the last 10-15 minutes, and that's why we've created more chances as in deliveries in the box, but not clear-cut chances of scoring goals, bar the one we got. And then Benji's come on, nearly got one at the end. They didn't quite fall for him, but we didn't deserve anything out of the game today.
And moving quickly on, next game, Aveley away.
There's game Tuesday night in the cup first, but league-wise, so. We're ready for that. Obviously on 3G, I think we've got 3 games on 3G coming up away from home, which probably suits the style of play the way. But the boys will be ready. Obviously we've got options to freshen up should we choose to do that, and the boys will be ready. But we've got a game Tuesday, and the team we'll put out Tuesday will be raring to go. Brilliant.
Talking about your squad, you've added Callum Tripp to the numbers this week. What do you know about him?
MK Dons came on to us because obviously they've been monitoring our games, and they knew about George going back to Cambridge, and they were in contact with us, and so we checked him out, and he's a promising young man. Well, he's a tall young man, 6'4". He's got good pedigree. He's been playing for him in the trophy games for the first team, and has been on the bench in the last couple of games as well. So they think highly of him, but they need him to get some game time. So so that's why we've added the squad, which gives us another option in the holding roles, and he can also play centre half. So the fans will get to see him on Tuesday.
Brilliant. And talking about the fans, over 2,000 packed the park today.
It's fantastic numbers, and we're disappointed that we've not given enough to cheer about today. Perhaps if we had, then they would have got behind us and sucked that ball down the hill and done it. But it's great numbers, and yeah, I'm just disappointed that we haven't turned up and performed to the levels that we have since Christmas. As I said, I'm going to put it down as a one-off. The boys are saying similar, so let's see if we get a response Tuesday. But more important, let's be ready for the next league game and make sure we stay in the mix with obviously Aveley, a team that's there or thereabouts around us. So it's an important game.
Brilliant. Thanks, John.
Thank you.